No one is without flaws, and we all have moments when we don't live up to our ideals. But there's a significant difference between a person with imperfections, who strives to do better, and someone who is persistently harmful. Sadly, there are individuals in the world who seem to thrive on bringing negativity to those around them. Whether it's due to unresolved traumas or personality disorders, these people can cause serious harm. It's crucial to recognize them and steer clear. Through the lens of Stoic philosophy, we can not only accept our flaws but also gain insight into the behavior of others. This isn't about creating distance, but about cultivating a deeper understanding of life to foster harmony. In today's video, we'll explore 5 signs that you're dealing with a malicious person, guided by Stoic wisdom, so we can all navigate life with clarity and awareness. The first sign to watch for is the desire to control, as the pursuit of power is deeply ingrained in human nature. Number 1, the desire to control. Control seems to be ingrained in human nature. The urge to dominate, to lead, to be in charge. Yet, from a Stoic perspective, true control is not about exerting power over others, but mastering yourself, your emotions, your thoughts, your reactions to life's events. Control, in its deepest sense, isn't about ruling others, but about inner strength. Stoic philosophy teaches that the only thing we truly have control over is ourselves, our perceptions and responses. Everything beyond that, whether it be the actions of others or external circumstances, is beyond our control. In relationships, control can often masquerade as care or love. You might believe that by guiding or protecting someone, you're acting in their best interest. However, this is a misunderstanding of what love truly is. Stoic philosophy emphasizes that each person should be the master of their own life. Controlling behavior can show up in many ways: unjustified jealousy, unreasonable demands, or restrictions on personal freedom. These actions are often rooted in insecurity and fear, but they also reveal selfishness and a lack of understanding about love and freedom. Ultimately, control only creates pain and distance. It erects invisible barriers between people, eroding trust and damaging the connection between them. Its effects go beyond emotional harm, also stifling personal growth and self-esteem on both sides of the equation. Stoic philosophy encourages us to develop acceptance of others' right to freedom, while focusing on controlling our own emotions and actions. This pursuit of self-mastery leads to a life that is freer and more fulfilling. Take, for example, the story of Jack and Julia. Their relationship started with deep love and trust, but over time, Jack began to feel an irrational fear of losing Julia. In an effort to protect her, he started becoming controlling, opposing her friendships, criticizing her choices, and insisting that he knew what was best for her. These actions didn't come from love, but from fear and a desire for control. Julia, wanting to please Jack, tried to adapt at first, but his control only intensified. Eventually, she felt like she was losing her personal freedom and space. This led to constant arguments, with Julia feeling trapped and Jack growing more desperate to hold on to her. Their relationship, once filled with love, turned into a struggle, weighed down by Jack's controlling behavior. His actions, rooted in insecurity, became the source of suffering for both of them. Feeling like she had lost control of her own life, Julia decided it was time to reclaim her freedom and self-respect. What started as a loving relationship became a painful lesson about the importance of trust and personal freedom in love. Seneca, one of the great Stoic philosophers, wisely said, "Can you no longer see a road to freedom? It's right in front of you. You need only turn over your wrists." This quote reminds us that we always have the power to choose how we react to life. Are you trying to control the uncontrollable? Are you respecting your own and others' freedom? Stoic philosophy is more than just advice for living. It's a call to recognize our inner strength and use it to overcome life's challenges. In the next section, we will explore how to apply these lessons to cultivate tranquility, inner strength, and become the best version of ourselves. Number 2, the absence of empathy. Picture a workplace where a cold and indifferent CEO shows no empathy towards an employee facing personal difficulties. Despite the employee sharing that they are caring for a critically ill family member, the CEO demands overtime and denies any leave, insisting that work must come first. This action reveals a blatant lack of empathy and a disregard for the human aspect of relationships. Instead of considering the well-being of the employee, the CEO focuses solely on short-term job performance, overlooking basic human needs and undermining the morale and trust of the employee. This breakdown in trust ultimately harms the relationship between the employer and employee. Finding a balance between reason and emotion becomes essential in moments like these. Stoic philosophy offers guidance on how to handle these challenges meaningfully. Dealing with people who lack empathy tests our patience and our ability to maintain our moral values. The lack of compassion can be seen in actions and words, but its true impact is far-reaching. It causes pain and stress for those directly affected, creating a toxic environment where trust, cooperation, productivity, and creativity suffer. Though it may be tempting to overlook a lack of empathy, its effects are insidious and can have a lasting negative impact. In any situation, the most important thing we can control is our reaction. When faced with a lack of empathy, assess the situation calmly, avoiding negative emotions. Practice empathy not only toward others, but also toward yourself. Recognize that everyone is fighting their own battles, and compassion is the key to healing divisions and reducing suffering. Seneca, a renowned Stoic philosopher, wisely said, "It is not what you endure that matters, but how you endure it." This highlights that in every situation, even in the face of adversity, we have the power to choose our response. By doing so, we can rise above challenges and become a source of strength and inspiration for others. While we cannot avoid people who lack compassion, we can apply Stoic principles to navigate these situations with mindfulness, patience, and empathy. This not only helps us preserve our moral integrity, but also contributes to creating a world where compassion and mutual understanding flourish. When dealing with those who lack compassion, ask yourself, how can I practice compassion toward others and myself? In what situations do I find it hardest to remain compassionate, and how can I overcome these challenges? If you found this video valuable, please like and share it to spread the message. Together, we can build a more compassionate and positive community. Number 3, mastery of manipulation. In the intricate world of human behavior, the art of domination often hides in plain sight, concealed by charm and outward perfection. But Stoic philosophy teaches us that the soul must be ready to face harsh realities. Evil wears many faces, and deception knows no boundaries. Domination comes from a desire for control and an insatiable hunger for power, leading people to craft elaborate schemes and weave constant deceit. Those who seek to dominate others often manipulate them like puppets, pulling the strings of their will. To avoid deception, one must sharpen the mind and trust their intuition. Subtle signs are there, quiet warnings deep within the soul. Deceivers may use flattery to win their victims over or hide their intentions behind a mask of false empathy. Beneath that surface lies a cold, calculated agenda, a psychological game of exploitation and betrayal. Falling into deception's snare can upend life, leaving deep emotional wounds. When the web of lies unravels, victims may feel trapped, losing their sense of self and worth. The damage can shatter trust and destroy relationships. In the face of deception, Stoic philosophy offers strength to resist these traps by cultivating self-awareness and practicing meditation. This fortifies the spirit against the lure of deceit. Stoic philosophers urge us to seek virtue and courage, reminding us that true patience is tested in the crucible of hardship. As we confront deception, we must reflect on the vulnerabilities and hidden fears within us that deceivers prey upon. How do we develop discernment and patience in a world filled with deception? In such a world, ethics serve as a guiding light to self-mastery and deeper understanding. By embracing Stoic teachings, we can navigate the turbulent waters of deception with rationality and bravery. As Epictetus said, "It is not events that disturb us, but our judgments about them." When faced with deceit, choose wisely and nurture the virtues that lead to true freedom and inner peace. We often face unexpected challenges and encounter people who mean us harm. Stoic philosophy emphasizes that recognizing the signs of a malicious person is essential for protecting ourselves and understanding our own nature. In the next steps, we'll dive deeper into the soul, uncovering the truth about evil through the Stoic perspective. We won't just identify the signs of malevolence. We'll also explore our own inner nature. Questions like, who are we really, and what is human nature, will guide our exploration. By looking beyond the surface signs of evil and delving into the soul, we can build a more authentic and meaningful life. recognizing and steering clear of malevolent individuals is a crucial skill that Stoic philosophy has taught us. I hope this video has helped you identify the warning signs and added strength to your life. Remember, it's not just about awareness, it's about taking action. Have you ever come across these signs? How have you protected yourself from these dangers? If this video was helpful, please like and share it to spread the message. For more insightful content, subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. Thank you for joining us in discussing Stoic philosophy. In a world full of challenges, true power lies in controlling our reactions and choosing the path of ethics. Watch the next videos displayed at the end of today's video and continue living by Stoic principles, striving for inner strength and peace. Goodbye, and see you in the next one.